Assalamualaikum Doctor. My name is Norsyamimi binti Rodzi and my Matric number is 182090. So, I'm here to answer the question for Pharmaceutical Chemistry Test 2. The situation given is, I am the director of a renowned pharmaceutical company and my company want to come out with a new drugs that can boost the income of my company. So, the question is, how am I going to develop a blockbuster drug? Blockbuster drug is an extremely popular drug that generates annual sales for at least $1 billion for the company that sells the drug. So, to develop the drugs, I need to follow this step. Firstly, disease and target identification. As I want to develop a blockbuster drug, I need to choose a drug that used to treat a chronic or long-term medical problems, as the patient need the drug over a long time period and they will keep purchasing my drugs. In addition, WHO had reported that ischemic heart disease is at the top of global cause of death in 2016 and remaining as lead causes in last 15 years. So maybe I can develop my drug based on this global statistic disease causing death, or maybe I can approach any of common disease such as diabetes or obesity. So after I identified the targeted disease, I need to discover the best target to treat the disease and identify the chemical compound that can bind to that target, which so-called hit identification. Then I need to find out the lead compound and then further optimize it by using for example computer-aided drug design. Then it eventually becoming a drug candidate. Then further experiments are needed to test the drug, and finally the drug need to undergo clinical trial which are focusing on evaluating the drug's safety and effectiveness. In addition, for sure, I need strategy to make sure my drugs can be the most potent drugs. First, the ionization of the drugs. That's my first strategy. I need to make sure that the drug ionizes at the targeted site. So, I need to design my drug to a certain pH, whether it's in basic compound or acidic compound. For example, if my targeted site is stomach, so basically I need to design my drugs in an acidic compound so that it will be well absorbed by the stomach and being ionized there. Second, the lipophilicity. Lipophilicity is very important in terms of absorption, distribution, and elimination. If I design the drug too lipophilic, the drug will be distributed into lipid bilayer and be unable to reach inside the cells. But if I design the drug too polar, the drug may not be absorbed in the lipid bilayer due to the lack of membrane solubility. So these lipophilic need to be optimized, and the optimal lipophilicity should be higher than 0 but less than 3. Then the pharmacokinetic of the drugs. Pharmacokinetic is a study of the time course of the compound and metabolite concentration in our body. The pharmacokinetic parameters are bioavailability, half-life, clearance, and volume of distribution. So I need to design my drugs based on this parameter as it contributes to the absorption, distribution, metabolism, bioavailability, and the elimination of the drug from our body. And lastly, the structural activity relationship, SAR. this SAR is a relationship between the structure and the biological activity of the drugs. This can show the drug activity in our body. So this SAR can be used to predict biological activity from molecular structure. So I can design my drug as similar with other compound so that it may have similar biological and physical properties, or I may improvise the structure of my drug so that it has better physical and biological properties from the other drugs. I think that's all for me. Thank you.